Okay, time for our holiday gifting idea call.
Yes, this is going to be fun. All right, so there's three of us here. I'm Tina, there's Allie and Stacy, and we got together a little earlier and talked about some of our favorite things about, just the holiday season and being able to purchase gifts from Young Living. As you know, if you're watching the recording, this is being recorded on the 17th, which is the day that the holiday launch sale started. So it's been a wonderful day. We've all been shopping. And I just wanted to start off by sharing how different my holiday gift giving is as a mom and now a grandmother and as a friend than it was 10 years ago because of healthy living. I remember back in the day before I kind of woke up to what all the gross ingredients were that are in some of the gifts that end up in the Christmas tree under the Christmas tree. I have two girls, and so you know how girls are. They love the lip balms, they love the roll-on lip gloss, and the perfumes, and the room sprays, and the body sprays, and all that. I used to give all of that. You won't believe this, but I was standing in line at some point at some Bed Bath and Beyond store, not Bed Bath and Beyond, but the Bath and Body Works store, waiting on the release of the holiday scents that would hang from the little keychains on my kids' backpacks. I'm like, that was me. But that is no longer me, and I'm so grateful for it because I mean, we teach this in so many of our classes, but you look at the ingredients of what all the fragrances have, and then those hidden ingredients that we know that companies sneak in under the word fragrance, and we just know better, so we do better. And so all of that is different, but I still love to give those smell good, feel good wellness products at the holiday season. My Natalie, she's here in the other room. She's 24 years old, married and a mother herself, and she's reading ingredients now. But she loves vanilla mint lip balm from Young Living and will not do without it. She's like, okay, it better be in my stocking, Mom. It's just one of those expectations that she has. And it's just so fun to look back and realize what I used to do, but what I do now. And so these days, we are looking at a little bit of a change in economy, right? I mean, some of the experts aren't necessarily agreeing that we are in kind of a downward economy, but we are. And just because wellness and health is valuable doesn't mean it has to cost more than the junk that you see in the big box retailers that are on those holiday aisles. So there are lots of ways we're going to share with you some of our favorites on how you make gift giving affordable and healthy all at the same time. So I think I'm going to pass it over to somebody else, maybe Stacy or Allie. I know Stacy's got some fantastic DIYs. And then before we're done, I want to come back and share with you something that is available to you at a special coupon code just for this call today. So Stacy, do you want to go next?
Sure. Yeah. So I'm just super excited about the fact that Young Living seems to have a pulse on what we really want. It's not all about new trinkets and things sitting on shelves for us, but it's really about, people are trying to pay their rent, and they're, it's a hard time in our country. And so we appreciate the deals. And really, this is kind of where I was when I first signed up for Young Living. It wasn't all the stuff. I wanted the oils. I wanted things that worked. And I wanted to say,
She freeze for you too.
Yes. Why don't I hop in? Because I love DIY.
Yeah.
It's my favorite.
Yeah, let's hop in.
So
that's cool things in it.
Stacy, we lost you for like a hot minute.
Oh, I'm sorry. I froze.
You froze.
Yep, you froze for just a minute.
Country,
you were saying one of your favorite things, and then you went frozen.
Okay. So one of my favorite things is to make DIY kind of things for friends. And so that saved me money, and it had the magic sauce, right? It had my oils in it. And so that was really what it was all about for me. So the fact that, I can get certain things pre-made. The lip balms are amazing and the deodorant's amazing and all those things, but I liked making them myself, and I could put whatever oils I wanted to in them. And it was fun. It was a community thing. You know, I could do that with my girls. All my kids were at home. I raised 10 kids, and I only have one at home now. It's a little bit different. He's a boy, so he doesn't do these things with me, but now I can bring the granddaughters over and we do that. Or I bring, you know, my team over, or friends and neighbors. But there's so many things that we can do on our own. So I'm going to put a link to my DIY deodorant. And I'm also going to put in that link is a link to the video that I did back in 2010 with my kids making deodorant over the double boiler with my kids using Young Living oils. And so don't hate on my hair, no wisecracks, because yeah, I was still stuck in the 80s in 2010. So, but anyway, that it's an easy recipe. Again, my kids were able to do it with me. It was super fun. I did the same thing with lip balm, and I'm going to also put the recipe for the lip balm. I'm telling you that the recipe in there, you think that it's, you know, oh no, that's probably going to make 5 lip balms, and it makes like 40. It makes a ton of lip balms, which, yeah, anyway, it shows you how much we're paying for lip balms. But anyway, these, you can make a ton of them. You can use whichever oils you want. You can use combination of oils. I love peppermint, and we didn't even have vanilla back then, but you could do all kinds of different things now. And same with the deodorants. I usually chose oils that were good for fighting odor and things like that. So we have some good ones in there. And again, I'll post that link. It wouldn't let me post I have a whole bunch of links. And so I'm gonna have to break it up and do it. So I can't do it while I'm talking. But I also like to do the room sprays. And I used to buy my bottles in bulk at different places, and I still do that if I'm doing a giant class or something. But these are from Amazon, y'all. They're super doable, and they come in like 6 and 12 packs, and you know, so they're economical and they're beautiful. They have way cuter bottles than they did when I first started doing this, and they're glass and just gorgeous. So this is what I use for my room sprays. I'm also going to give you some free labels, printable labels, and also a Canva link for this one in particular, so that you can change, like this one says cookie crumble. That's one of my blends. But you can edit that out so you can use any of them, because I'm going to also give you a downloadable postcard that you can print, and it's got postcard stuff over here. You also may want to put your QR code on there. So I have links to the wish lists for the blends that are on this postcard. So you can be sure and, you know, save it so that it has your own enroller number on there. But this will print, and you can change the name to match whichever room spray you're making. I'm also including a free downloadable label for the diffuser balm. And so I like to use these because this is just like a little dropper, so it's perfect. I just do one dropper into my diffuser, and I like putting this next to my my diffuser in my living room, because I'm all about matching. You know, I can't have a bright purple bottle right by, like whatever, but I like to have that right next to my diffuser, and I can make whatever blend I want that way. And so I will also give you the link to those labels, and these are just 1-inch Canva labels, and these came from Amazon too.
We were talking about this earlier, Stacy, while we're talking about the diffuser bombs. We're talking about, you know, it's so great to give someone one of these discounted diffusers and then add oils on. But if you can't afford to do that, maybe you buy 1 bottle or 2 bottles of oils, and then you make a diffuser bomb for them and give a diffuser versus. And also the other thing I like about that is then you can show them how to buy their own, and you're not giving them, you know, 300 drops of oil that will last them until next holiday season.
Exactly.
Maybe we start teaching people how to order their own thing. I'm a big proponent of empower people do their own login, their own information. Yes,
exactly. And when you do that, when you give them something like this, make sure you have a little card that has the recipe and your QR code to the wish list that has those oils in there. So it's just super easy for them to, oh, well, I'm running out. Click on that QR code and go ahead and order more oils. Also, if you can't afford to even do that, that's okay too. Sometimes what I do, especially because I don't actually mail these, when it has a dropper like this, I don't mail these, because if you put it on its side, it's getting up into the rubber thing and I don't want my oils sitting there, it will start to affect it. So I'll send an empty bottle with a cute little label and a recipe so they can make it themselves. And that, just pop that in the mail, and that can be happy mail for somebody, or if you're just wanting a little thank you for somebody or whatever. So yeah, make sure that you change your QR code to match whatever it is you're sending. And if you have a gift box, make sure you include everything that's in that, a gift basket. Make sure you include in your wish list everything that's in there, so it makes it easy for them to repurchase. And even breaking up what you already have that's pre-made, like let's say it's you have a box of household cleaner packets. Well, now you've got how many gift baskets? Because you can just use one for each one. And there's a lot of things that you can do that with on this special. You've got the aroma rings, and you've got bath bombs. There's just so many things. So mix and match the things that you can break up, and then throw in your DIYs and just make it really fun. And then hit the dollar store and fill in the gaps with that, just with some cute little pins and whatever, just to make it fun.
We call it crinkle crap.
Yeah. And if something doesn't match, let's say you have all these pastel colors in your gift basket and you want to put a Ninja Red packet in there. Well, wrap the Ninja Red in your lavender tissue paper with a pretty bow and throw it in that gift basket. And it just makes it look super festive.
I love those ideas.
So I'm going to go.
You were talking, Allie, you said you called it crinkle craft or crinkle paper. This is a box that I put together for fall for gave some gifts as brand partners, but also it's my enrollment welcome box, right? So but it's like you were talking about, download a postcard with a message, grab your bottles. They don't have to have product in them, just print the labels and tie it up. This is for Thieves Cleaner. This one is for a room spray, or no, I think this one's a sanitizer. Yeah, this is a sanitizer spray. And then this one is a diffuser bomb. It's a big one, but it's what the label fit, and then the recipes and extra labels, and then the instructions on how to make everything. That's something I put together, but that crinkle paper definitely came from the dollar store. And then I grabbed some dried fruit on Amazon and just opened up the dried fruit and added like a cinnamon stick. And, just the presentation alone sometimes is just the wow factor that people say, wow, how do I do this? And what do I do? And just so you guys know, I'm going to share my screen. Let me grab this, make sure it's on the right link before I open it. But I'm going to share my screen. This is a Young Living Platinum, Erica Thomas, and she's on Etsy. And it's pretty simple for the number 4 YOU, pretty simple for you. And she's actually given us a coupon code. This is her Winter Nights collection. It's the same thing like what I just showed you in that fall box. You're going to have the options to do DIYs, a variety of them, the instructions. She's got the video here on how to do it. She's got this, it prints out in one sheet of paper. And I bought some printable vinyl on Amazon. It's 100 sheets in here, and it was very affordable, a lot more cost effective than the other brands like Cricut, and works great. And when I tested it, I was like, okay, the ultimate test is it going to fade when you put liquids in it? And it runs down the side of the bottle. And it did not. The inks were color fast. They stayed. Now you do want a printer that is capable of doing sticker paper or heavier cardstock, and that can handle that kind of a job. But the way the printers are made now, just about all of them do that. So I'm going to type in the comments the coupon code that Erica gave us for that Winter Nights collection. You can make up that diffuser bomb recipe she has, or you can use Winter Nights, which is part of the holiday launch. So either way, do it, just, get the download, and you can duplicate them as many times as you want. So I'll give you some links, and I'll let this go back to Allie.
Yeah, some other ideas that we were thinking about. I love the idea of buying a gift or buying something from Young Living and splitting it apart and making more gifts out of it. So right now, the bath bombs, the Stress Away bath bombs are on sale. So you could split those up. They end up being less expensive than all of your big brand stores for really nice bath bombs, which these are so much nicer than those that you can buy at any stores. Also, the lotions, you can divide those up. You could even buy them and put them in smaller tins if you so chose to do that. Or you,
Allie, these make really cute when you're dividing like that. The
Yeah.
little glass.
and you can even DIY in those. So you could buy and divide them up, or if you don't want to make it on your own, or you can make your own body lotion. There's so many great recipes out there. We're using like coconut oil and shea butter and jojoba or jojoba, however you want to say it, whatever country you're in. There's so many fantastic recipes, and I love to customize it. So if you're a winter nights person, use that one. Or if you're, want something vanilla, we've got vanilla. I mean, it's just so nice to be able to customize. And you could do like a spa bundle for one person, and you could do a wellness bundle for another person. You could do a pumpkin spice one for someone else. And I also love Stacy's idea of buying those Thieves household cleaner packets and then give them a diffuser balm and a spray bottle. And then that diffuser balm, they can add some extra drops from their into their spray bottle to customize their Thieves cleaner with
Yes.
a spice Thieves cleaner or a winter nights Thieves cleaner. It's so fun to be able to do that seasonally.
I did that in the summer, Ellie, and I tied the whole, so I put the little balm into an organza bag, and then I tied the bag and the Thieves cleaner around the lid of the spray bottle with raffia, and it was so cute.
So cute. I love that. I love being able to customize it. So maybe you do luscious lemon in the summer,
Right.
something fun, different for whatever the season is. So that's really fun. Okay, hold on. I see there's a bunch of messages. Okay.
That's the link to the paper I just put in there. So somebody had asked for that. And then Shell, is it Shell or Shelly? She had said that she had a couple of ideas that she wanted to share. So when we get to that point.
Shelly is the queen gifter, by the way. She is like the most creative gifter ever. So she's a great person to share.
All right, we want to unmute her or bring her on, or how we?
Shelly, can you unmute? I don't know if you're looking for you. There you are. Hold on. Let me see. I have to find you here. Let me add you. Hi.
Hi, everybody. I'm not Zoom ready, so I wasn't prepared for this. But like Ali said, I get very excited about DIYs. I'm going to scratch in my bin now. I didn't have a chance. I was busy running around getting everything ready after I did that message. But last year, what I did was, is people who were my regular ER members. I don't know if you can see this, but I did little balls like this and I got a special machine that can do their names. And I got these beautiful light up Christmas ornaments that they could use. And they came in different color. And then they got the full glitter ones, which you could also light up on the Christmas tree. And I had their name that I did on my silhouette machine in vinyl, and I put it on all the balls and I sent that to them. And then I got very excited about using epoxy and recycled my glitter, my 15 mil and 5 mils, and I did glitter and I epoxied them. So here are some, which I didn't, I'm very much a hoarder, so I keep quite a bit of my stuff. So that's why I could run downstairs and do these. So the diffuser bombs that you guys have been talking about, you could do a diffuser bomb glitter, which fits in perfectly with the Christmas season, all shiny. And then you also get these balls. I'm sure you get them in overseas. I'm not going to dig now because it's going to cause a lot of noise, but I've got, oh, I just made noise, sorry. So you take these and you get one that you can put together. So inside, I gave one of these, and then inside the one that you could separate the bubble, I put 2 of these empty bottles in that they could then make up their own diffuser balm or roll-on that they wanted to choose, whatever choice they had. And I gave a rollerball and a serum dropper, and then they could choose to make up whatever they wanted inside the Christmas ball. So it made like a beautiful little gift. And also, you could make up your own diffuser bracelets as well. And then, like Ali said, you just give a little sample of your Christmassy oils that's your favorite in a little one more sample, and then they could put it on the lava beads of their diffuser bracelet, which is also a really, really nice idea to give. And on a little side note, for those of you who know about all the energy and all the energy that is absorbed into your precious stones, if you make a beautiful crystal bracelet behind your precious stones with your lava beads, anybody who touches your precious stones, the energy is not absorbed into it because the crystals deflects that energy away. That's just like a little psychic thing. So you could just put 2 of these in and just write little notes hoping your Christmas is special and no negative energy is absorbed. Wear these to ward away any of the family stuff that we are projected to over the holidays. But those are just like a few of the gifts that I did last year. And like I think Stacy said, she loves to give a room spray. So I made okay, I can't find my room spray now, but I did make candy cane bath salts, which is with the Epsom salts and Himalayan salts. So it gave it the candy cane effect. And then I put a candy cane on it. And it was made with lavender and peppermint. So it's also a really nice gift to give, giving your oils and the whole theme of the holidays. And then I made some labels, Christmassy labels with my room sprays, and I used all the Christmas theme oils like Christmas Spirit, Citrus, Fresh, because this is what we have in South Africa. We don't have all the amazing oils you guys have. But those are my little tidbits to share. I hope that you enjoyed them.
I love it, Shelley. You know, I was just thinking, I mean, you were triggering more ideas. Let me just remove her just real fast. Was the making, Tina, you had mentioned all the things we get the girls, all the smelling things, but like a perfume, you can make a beautiful perfume. And there's some really inexpensive oils that you can make perfumes with. I mean, people love you know, vetiver and cedarwood and mixed with citrus oils. That makes a beautiful perfume. And there's so many great recipes out there that don't have to use really expensive oils. Or maybe you do use really expensive oils because you're only using a little bit, and you can get your perfume bottle sized, whatever size. You could do it in a spray bottle with like a witch hazel or a vodka base, or you could do a perfume roller, which I love too. And then also, I'm sorry, I can't get it right now. In fact, Shelley just got me this beautiful necklace that has a little roller bottle in it. That you can wear perfume for, and I love refilling that. So I should have put that on today. I'm trying to think, is there any other, I love the perfuming.
Yeah.
Just get people off with their toxic stuff.
So another we were talking about gift baskets and everything. I used to do little mother-daughter kind of mini-me teas. And I actually am going to plan one for the holiday season with my neighbors, that either a grandma can take the granddaughter or the mom can take the daughter, and we're going to gather and do some different crafts like that. But as far as for either kids baskets, for a tea like that, or for stocking stuffers, there's some kids things that you can make too. I like to make a boogeyman spray and make that, you know, to put in the stockings for little kids. And we do bath salts. So one thing with the bath salts is you typically want to put like a cup or 2 of bath salts in your bath, right? So if you are using a smaller jar so that it'll be cute and not huge, you can just put kind of the starter in there, and then just tell them, go ahead and pour this in, and then scoop another cup or 2 into your tub of Epsom salt, because usually people have Epsom salt around. But mine will have a mixture of Epsom salt and like powdered milk and things like that, whatever you want to put in there besides the oils. And I always have some kind of dry botanicals, either lavender buds or chamomile or whatever you want to put in there too. Also, just adding the kids scents oils, or even a roller ball with the kids scents oils, so that you're not using the entire bottle. And that way you can make several different roller bottles with that. And you were talking about making perfumes. So when it's little kids, I don't know if anybody here is old enough to remember the little Avon pin on your lapel perfumes back in the day.
Yes. Had the
But,
little
I-
cream stuff in it.
Yeah, it was like a creamy
Yeah.
perfume. I
Yeah.
had one that was a cow. I know there were a bunch of them, but the cow was always my favorite. And it had a little door, and you would open the little door because it pinned on your shirt, that you open the little door and you could get your perfume and you could put it on. And that way it's not spilling everywhere. And, no matter how young they were able to use it. So I don't have the pin. If I could find some pins, that would be so awesome.
That would be fun.
I know. I think we'd have to have them
Scour the
designed.
internet.
Have to talk to Young Living about that. But I make my own, and I actually use the same recipe that I use for my lip balm, because that's just the recipe I use. And it works fine. But I'll make the perfume that way, and I'll put it into little tubs, and we put a cute little label on it, and that's the little girl perfume, so that they're not spilling it. And we don't have to worry about that. But you could do, if they're older, you could do a roller bottle. I have some really cute little heart-shaped glass perfume bottles that have the little mini roller ball on the end. And that makes a good one if they're old enough to have the liquid in there.
Another idea for gifts is you could do a cute jar of cacao with a little bit of, depends on if you want to do a real sugar. I'm a kind of a health nut, so I don't. You could mix it with like maybe a little bit of monk fruit in it, and then add a little bottle of, just a baby bottle of peppermint, to do like a peppermint hot chocolate with a cute little mug with it. Or you could do a tea version of it and do a couple of packets. You could buy, if you wanted to buy the Young Living tea, you could do that. Or you could do like a thieves tea, where you buy a honey stick from the store and you buy a cute little mug, and you buy, have a couple of packets of tea, and then you have your thieves and lemon oil in a, maybe you do it in a little dropper like this or something like that. There's so many cute ways you could do. That's great for teachers' gifts or for neighbors or whoever, just thinking through like all the people. Maybe you even give a gift to your postman. I don't know if, or a postwoman. I know that I'm my UPS or my FedEx driver who are here every day at my house delivering Young Living.
I have an uber affordable, budget friendly thing that you go in like Hobby Lobby, you go in Michael's, and they have those laser cut wooden ornaments, and they're always 50% off. Like right now you can get, they're like 25 cents with the discount. They're super cheap. You get yourself a bottle of Christmas spirit. You can tell from the label, this is an older picture, but you literally just put the oils on that raw wood and it becomes a diffuser ornament. And so literally you put that in a little party bag that you get from the Dollar Tree and tie a ribbon around it. And that is something really affordable to give to, or just have, them available as you meet with people. Just hand them off with your business card. I love how Stacy had mentioned using your QR code and putting those on correspondence. If you're doing any vendor events right now, or in the next part of the season where, people are selling Christmas things, those would be great little $5 items people could purchase from you, having all your information in there. I mean, there's just so many creative ideas. And I love what Shelly said, and I love the ornament that she used with the plastic ornament. Have you guys seen the 2-part ornaments that snap together that are plastic, and they're pretty big? And I got this idea from Young Living at a beauty school a while back. And that's where they took, and I actually have a picture of one. I'll share my screen and show you that. You can embed some of the smaller items from Young Living in these. And so put some of that little fake snow in there, put a Christmas friendly oil or one of these diffuser bombs and some berries, throw a little pine cone in there, and then snap them together. I will tell you, a lot of those won't stay together. So you might want to run a bead of hot glue and then put a ribbon around it. They're most likely not going to use the actual ornament again, but they want to pop it open and use what's inside. And so those are fun too. I'd forgotten all about that until Shelly shared her ornament.
Also, peppermint is on sale right now. That's a really good oil to grab for them.
For sure.
Yes. And I wanted to add on to what Tina was saying about the little cutouts, the little cutout ornaments. That would be kind of cool if you infused it with the oils and put it in your Christmas cards.
Ooh,
And
Yes.
it's a way of introducing it too, and it
Ooh,
stays
I
on.
loved it. You could make a room spray with Christmas spirit and spray it on your holiday cards.
Oh, absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
okay, so we are at a half an hour. I'm going